this is an excellent opportunity for us, and thank you, Mayor, for inviting us. My name is Winnie Fong, President of Mississauga Chinese Business Association, and also co-chair of the China Trade Mission, organized by the Confederation. And Mayor, you were with us 2012. We spent 10 days, and actually our day count 18 hours, so we spent actually 24 days together. Let me move ahead. May I invite my colleague, Carson Ho, President of the Scarborough York Region Chinese Business Association, and Andy Chen, President of Richmond Hill Markham Chinese Business Association. And I have another one, colleague John Leung. He's from Toronto Chinese Business Association. The association has another event today that the whole team cannot make it. I finished my welcome note. We can share a little bit more later at lunchtime, but let me have my colleague share what to introduce what is Confederation.
So let me introduce ourselves. We are the Confederation of Greater Toronto Chinese Business Association. We jointly incorporated in 1998 by 4 Chinese business associations. Namely, we have Mississauga Chinese Business Association, and we have Markham Richmond Hill Chinese Business Association, and Scarborough York Regions Chinese Business Association, and also Toronto Chinese Business Association. Since its inception, the Confederation has demonstrated unity and synergy, and consequently brought into numerous remarkable achievements. What we do, we share resources and join forces in organizing events. Our signature event is every year we have a big gala in Chinese New Year's. And we are the Chinese Business Association. Of course, the business is our main work. So we do trade promotion, and we do Chinese trade mission since 2010, and we have one in 2012. I believe Mayor was there at that time. Yeah. And we did one last in 2015. And it's all supported by the 3 levels of government. To our members, the member service and business learning, we do annual business seminar almost every year, I believe, right? And the last one we did is just several days ago. The theme is the business in digital era. It was very, very accepted by the member. It was attended by 80-something people, and we have a great speaker, including the national corporation like MasterCard, Uber, and some leader in the business. So the community, and we support the fundraising events, and we contribute to the need. So we do everything. So let's pass it on to Andy and tell us what our upcoming events.
Thank you, Carson. So I want to give Winnie some credit here. She didn't want to take all the credit, so she drafted these notes last night, and she did a great job. And I said to Winnie, I said, you should just do this yourself because you know it off heart. But she wanted Carson and I to get some credit here. So thank you, Winnie, for setting this all up and taking these notes. Just to expand briefly on Carson's point, the Confederation is made up of 4 associations, as he had mentioned, and the beauty of our Confederation, which I love, and I just took the presidency in July of this year for Richmond Hill Markham, is that each of the association kind of runs independently in the sense that we have the freedom, and we're set up corporately in such a way to run on our own and to follow our own objectives, which allows us to do different things. So with Richmond Hill and Markham, for instance, which is the one that I lead, it gives us the ability to expand our presence into areas for which we see a developing need or growth potential or whatnot. So I can envision over time, and maybe a very short period of time, an expansion into areas. We get the connections here through the mayor council and the various members of the business development team, and I see, I go to a lot of the cities in the Greater Toronto area through my own practice, through my business associations and whatnot, and you guys are very organized, and it's very, what's the word, very efficient and to the point, and I see the value here. With respect to, I guess what I'm up here to speak about, a number of events do happen over the 4 business associations over the years and over time. Through Confederation, which is the 4 coming together, and I think Ben is really good at actually explaining how it actually works in terms of decision making, so I'll figure that over time, but we act like, we are a democracy, I think, and it's by votes, and if there's a deadlock, then nothing gets done, so I don't think there's many deadlocks over time. The upcoming event for Confederation is in February of this year, and it's actually in Markham, so we are hosting it. It's the annual Chinese New Year Gala, Year of the Rooster, and we would love it if you guys could attend as well, and you'll be getting an invitation from us. Stepping back, I guess, before that time, which also speaks to all our associations running parallel in terms of different events. In the second week of September, each of our associations, with the exception of Toronto, are running our inauguration events for the new boards. So Mississauga, Scarborough region, and us in the same week. I think we have 3 events at the same time. Ours in particular is September the 17th. I think we have 600-700 people going. But the strength of the organization of Confederation, and this is the way I sell it, I don't speak to our own organization or to Richmond Hill Markham specifically. I always speak to Confederation, because that's where you have thousands of members as opposed to a couple here, a couple hundred here, a couple hundred here. And I was having to count on the bus ride up here today that in terms of number of members, we're up there, I'd say over 3,000, and you can speak to that. And we're close to Ontario Chamber of Commerce, and Alan Odette, who's president of the OCC, is a good friend of mine. You know, we're actually about the same getting there when we put us all together. So I think that's good. I'm not sure if I passed the mic back to you, Winnie.
Thank you, all my colleagues. The other thing is, you were wondering, you started 1998 and you still 4 associations. No, we are now trying to expand and want to recruit our other Chinese business associations, CPA, from other cities. So for Mississauga, we have 3 sister organizations, the Brampton Chinese Business Association. I'm introducing you to you later, the president. We have also branched out to Oakville Chinese Business Association and Hamilton Chinese Business Association. And I hope in the future we have Barrie Chinese Business Association. So it's also BCBA, number 2, huh? I mean, the particular name, BCBA number 2. So this is how we want to work together, GTA and further beyond GTA, to join force, share resources. Each of us have background connecting with China, Hong Kong, and other Southeast Asian countries. So that's why this piece of information is very impressive that if you can share with us afterward, and I'm sure everyone can be ambassador of
The reason that we know Barry is through the very close contact with Mayor Lemon in 2012, and we knew that Barry basically is open for business. We knew a lot more in the 24 days, we count by working hours. So China Tradition is one of the signature events for the Confederation of the Toronto Chinese Business Association. And a lot of people believe with today's technology, we can use all kinds of digital communication, but as well, I talk to our colleague in this table, say, without shaking your hand, there's no deal. Most of the deal make because we shake our hand. We know our counterpart, we know their culture, we know how to do the business. So doesn't matter, you've been in China many times, you still can learn quite some. Just like in the last 3 weeks, I've been buried 4 times. I come here 4 times. So because I do find this is a good place to invest. I bring my client here 4 times already in 3 weeks. So that's why I learn each time, I learn more. Like today, I learn a lot more from that. Then you present this and have more data for us. So tradition is almost as a must to build a new market frontier. So if you want to see someone that different talk with you or different way to handle business, going there is the best. And the Confederation is constantly looking for an opportunity that work together with the GTA, because a city like even Markham, 300,000 people, if you go to China, it's like it's really small compared. A city like Shenzhen, 33 million, and Beijing, 20-something million, and Shanghai, 30 million people, and Chongqing is almost close to 40 million people population. So if you compare like a country, so if a mayor go there without a the business community and the local people to guide or the lead, we will really quite hard to open their doors. So that's why we have our unique needs here to guide the trade mission. And basically, how to measure the trade mission success is follow-up. This is what will follow up. We come back here. Because without follow-up and nothing will success. It's not go there, see the lake, and then you can buy that piece of land. Even though you bring a check today, you still have to sign the check. You still have to go to the lawyer's office to close the deal. If you just bring a check today, it doesn't work. So that means you have to make sure when you try to invest your time in China to China trip, you got to go back and you got to follow up. So that's why we have first, second, third, and looking for the fifth or fourth. And we plan to try to set the next trade mission 2018, end of February, early March. That's the tentative day. So it's possible that whoever like to join, and really, I think the Confederation still will be the leading force. And hopefully that by then, we will have a very Chinese Business Association. Thank you.
So this morning, together we have Susan Gong. Yeah, she has a very good connection with the business, local business, of course in Toronto. So, and she's the chartered accountant. And now we talk about the education. We have a specialist in education, Grace Yu. And we have Simon Kang as Simon. Simon is all class, right? Yeah. Okay. And we have Mary Sue. Mary Sue, she has very good connection with the Chinese government and whoever wants to do business with China. Yeah. We have James. Actually, James is my partner, right? And it's finance company, it's a mortgage and finance company. So
of which actually a whole bunch are all of them who are here today from our association. So the acronyms for immediate past president IPP and the past president PP, and I was trying to think of something funny with all these acronyms and PP and IPP. Couldn't think of anything. So Annie Ho is the immediate past president from TD Bank. Ben, everyone knows, he just spoke with us. And he's Ben's an interesting guy. We've known each other forever. Runs his own accounting firm, but I never see him in the office. He's just always running around. And he's got a whole team out there in the various offices, one in Markham, I think he got one in Scarborough as well, and a couple of other ones. So that's why he has all the time to come up here up and down with his clients. So I'm actually pretty jealous of that. Kenny Wan is a past president as well. Will Sung.
We offer to the executive, and then to the board, and then to distinguished members. So really, we have a lot of people on the company, for Mississauga Chinese Business Association, we have we have PP as the past president, Stephen. Stephen Ju. Board Vice President Harvey Hu. Harvey Hu is the largest warehouse for fashion accessory. Come on down to visit him. Stephen is our accountant. And then another Vice President, Carol Kwan. She goes to our general manager, Shella, wherever want any information, any secretary information, who want to be our members, then you talk to Sharon. And also, as mentioned, we have a sister partner association, the Frenton Chinese Business Association, President Irene Ju. Very Chinese Business Association has to get approval this time for become a BCBA. And also a very distinguished future members, that's Lydia Zhang. Lydia, you have to know her. She just got a house here, closed last week, right? So that's why she's coming here, and then probably she's going to buy another piece of land. Here is the global food commodities and food buying all the food concentration from China and other countries as well. So myself, I'm in. Barry is not new to me because I've been bringing a lot of delegation from China. Staying, so the Holiday Inn is not is my hotel along the highway. So we've been here for the past 15-20 years with training delegation from the Chinese government, and currently I'm the Chinese business consultant. So wherever I want to enter market in China, talk to me.